So today I'm going to be doing a review of every single Iron Man based set, Lego set that I have. First, we're going to start out with the Ironmonger Mayhem. It's based off of Iron Man 1. Of course, the main build is the Ironmonger. Pretty much every piece in this set goes to it. Now, I'm going to go through the figures first. Now, as you can see, it comes with Iron Man, Pepper Potts, and Obadiah Stane. Now, obviously, Obadiah is the villain of this movie. He doesn't come with many printing details, of course, not double-sided face. Potts, I believe there are no new pieces for her, so not much to say about her. No pieces designed just for her. And last but not least, we have Iron Man, aka Tony Stark. I believe that this is the only Lego figure Lego has ever made for the Iron Man Mark III. Of course, it comes with that Endgame face print, and there's not much to really say about that. And I think it even came with the Infinity War figures, not just Endgame. I know everyone says Endgame, but pretty sure it came with some Infinity War sets I have too. Of course, like I said before, the main build for this set is the Ironmonger. It has a few play features, such as you can shoot a missile out of here. Obviously just a stud. And you can spin this, and it shoots little studs out of there. It's got a glow-in-the-dark arc reactor. And it also has an opening top so that you can put Obadiah on there. If you make him sit down, can just set him down up in there, and if his head wasn't in the way, you can put him in there, and there you go. There's the Ironmonger. If you want to see the back of it, you can see the back details and stuff, but yeah, that's the Ironmonger Mayhem. Next up on the list is the Hulkbuster from Infinity War. Obviously, it came with the Hulkbuster, which has Bruce Banner inside. It also has Falcon and Proxima Midnight, and an Outrider on this cannon, which I have not loaded because it looks better without the giant ball in there. And secondly, I'm not going to shoot it in the video because I don't want to lose my studs over there and the heater vent. So obviously, I'm not going to do that in the studio. And, so obviously the main build is the Hulkbuster, which I probably shouldn't have put that down, because you can open it up and take figures out and put them in. And obviously it's bigger than the Hulk, way bigger. But that's just because of the proportions of, big figs, and minifigures. I actually did study this. I know it sounds weird, but I studied it in my own time, and yeah. And it has a nice, cool little play feature, which you don't have this, but this is what the box says to do. You can slam your fist down on the cannon and make it not work, and knock it down, bend it, and you can go like, yeah. So that's cool. Midnight has some nice little details. I think she's a cyborg. She has a gold arm. Yeah, that, and there's Falcon, who I believe came with some guns, but I don't care about them because that's not a big deal to you guys. If I go into more detail some other time, yeah, maybe I'll do that. And obviously Bruce Banner's inside of the Hulkbuster. I don't know that he uses any new prints except this. Turning into the Hulk. That's very useful if you're doing a stop motion animation video. On to the next set. Next up on the list is Tony Stark's private jet. Now, it's technically a Spider-Man Far From Home set, but as you can see, it literally says Stark Industries. So who cares? It's got two front seats. I believe that this right here, that sticker, is a Star Wars sticker for an X-Wing fighter. It's got two guns hung up on the wall. I believe this one was for Nick Fury and this one for Happy Hogan. Got a little lab back there. And if you go back here, you can see the cargo hold with these little bombs or batteries. I don't know if they were in the movie or not, but they're there. And if you go into the figures, there's Nick Fury, who I believe is exclusive to this set, but I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. Next, obviously, we have the main character of this movie, Spider-Man. He should be in the black and red suit if you want to be accurate to the movie, but whatever. I don't really care because we've got it in a poly bag and in a junior set, so who really cares? I'd buy the junior set for it, and I'd buy the poly bag for it. Better lighting. You can see that my mask is fading away. A little bit damaged, but who cares? There we go. Next, we also have Mysterio, who came in a bunch of sets. Literally, like, all the Far From Home sets. I think we all, if you're a Marvel fan, you probably have one of these. And Happy Hogan. I don't remember if he came with black hair, brown hair. I gave him brown hair. Also, I don't think there's any new prints for this either. So, yeah. And then, obviously, it came with a drone, which is not movie accurate. It should be white. It looks accurate, except for it's not white. But who cares? We've gotten different builds for them. One of them came in the Marvel Advent Calendar. Now, if you want to see one of the main play features, what you can do, press a button on the top, you can take out, and you can either just completely, or you can fly from his web. That little bed there can drop out. So, last but not least, we have the Iron Man Hall of Armor. I put a base plate under it. I just want to make sure that you guys know, none of these figures up on the top ever came with that. They came in different sets that I have, such as this Iron Man, video game Iron Man suit, and Blue Steel, and Hot Rod. Those all came in Avengers Tower over there. Now, the Rescuer armor came in that helicopter down there. So, yeah. The Iron Man Hall of Armor is like the set that all Lego Iron Man fans just must have. It comes with dummy. It comes with 4 Iron Man armors: the Mark 1, the Mark 5, Mark 41. I'm not sure about that one. It comes with a jetpack. It came with a red stud shooter, which I can't find. A Halo-looking sword, which went down there. A wrench. I believe there was a wrench. Not sure about that one. Like a blender or a drink dispenser. I don't really know about that one. And you can like hold an Iron Man helmet there. Don't know what came there. And it, of course, came with the Mark 50. Even though this is technically an Endgame set, it's also technically an Iron Man 3 set. Because Dummy also came with that hat, the dunce hat he had in Iron Man 3. It also has, I'm missing most of the railings, but it does have, like, well, not satellite, but something up there. A desk with some really cool printings that are hard to see on camera. I can see them perfectly fine. Maybe you just have really bad vision. I don't know. I, on the other hand, have perfectly fine vision. But seriously, it did come with this hairpiece, so you can put the helmet or the hairpiece over there, so when he's not wearing the helmet, oh, it fell off, he can shave, I guess, and put in a giant clump on a stand. Sounds kind of weird. And they also made a smaller version of this set, which I want, not because it's smaller, but because of the figures. And they also made it in the Marvel Avengers Advent Calendar, which is over, next to my door. And this is my suit for that. I believe there were 2 Outriders, but you've already seen an Outrider over with the Hulkbuster, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, I guess that's a set now. Let me put them all together.